Welcome back to the next video. In this video I will show you how to change width and height of any video using Media 3 transformer, or you can change the aspect ratio as well if you want to. Now here I have one video playing from a network URL. I will be making use of the Media 3 transformer library, which is an internal library from Google itself, so it is not a third party library. So here if I click on this change width and height button, it asks me for permission first. Now permission is for saving the file to external storage. If you don't want to save the file, you can ignore the permissions code. So I will just give the permission first. I will I will check this toggle box. I will come back to my app, and here you can see it has started processing the video, like changing the width and height. And if I show you the code a little bit, here you can see I'm changing the width and height to 480 by 800, and the and I'm asking it to scale to fit. Okay, so also I'm displaying the so here you can see the output. So I'll first show you the output, the width and height. So this was the at the top it is the original video, and at the bottom is the processed video where I have changed the width and height of that video. Alright, next also I'm displaying progress bar as well, like how much progress has happened if you want to keep track of, because if the video is large it might take a bit of time as well. So here you can see I'm tracking the progress. Now the progress has come only up to 96. At the 0 and 2 which you see at the very start is the progress state, which I will tell you exactly what it is. But here you can see it has not gone to 100. I don't know why it doesn't go that up to 100, but yeah, it is still 96. I think it's fine. Maybe you can, with the help of progress state as well, check how much progress has happened, and if the progress state is 0, you mean that that means the transformation is either successful or failed. Also for success and fail we also have callback, so I will show you that as well. Now I will also show you one more example where the user will pick a file from external storage. So I'll just run this. So I have created one second activity as well. If you want, you can write everything in one activity. It's just that I don't want to add too much complexity in one activity itself. So here as you can see I have one button called pick video. I will click on it and count the number of video files which I have. So currently I have 5 video files, right? Once the processing has been done, the video files count will increase to 6. So I will just select this file. Now it is 10 minutes long file, so this will take a bit of time. Be patient. Also I will just pause this video for now. I will click on change width and height. For second activity I'm doing what? Okay, I'm changing the aspect ratio. So if you want, you can change the aspect ratio something like this as well. If you want, you can just change the height. I will come back to this in a bit. Also everything is done on background thread, so you don't have to worry about your app being janky. Now here you might be seeing a little bit of jank because I'm mirroring my device, that's why, but in real device you won't see any bit of jank. So yeah, this will take time. Here you can see it is displaying all the progress. Anyways, we'll come back to this once it is done. Let's start with the code. So create an Android project. You can use Jetpack Compose if you want to. I am using XML layout. Firstly, go to Android manifest. Here I have added the internet permission because in the first video I was playing a video from the internet. Then for older Android device we require the read write external storage permission, whereas for newer Android devices we require the manage external storage permission for saving video to external storage. Just like I show you in the first output, like when I clicked the button it redirected me to the settings app. So for that, this manage external storage permission. Next, ignore this. So here inside libs.versions.toml I have added our Media 3 exo player, and here I have added this Media 3 common, Media 3 effect, Media 3 exo player HLS, transformer and UI. Then inside build.gradle you also need to define all this library. The exo player, UI and HLS are for playing video, transformer, effect and common are for transformation of video, like changing the width and height, changing aspect ratio, changing scale, changing orientation, all that kind of stuff. Then inside activity underscore main As you can see, I have defined one constraint layout. I have taken one player view for displaying the original video, then a next player view for displaying the transformed video. Then I have taken one button for changing the width and height, and one progress bar which shows up whenever the transformation is in progress. Now I will go back to main activity. So here you can see, first we are extending the transformer.listener. So with the help of this, we will be able to override two methods, on error and on complete. So in case the transformation fails, we come to on error. If it passes, we come to on complete. We'll come back to this in a bit. Then I have defined two XO players, input and output. I have defined two player views as well, and I have defined one progress bar. I have defined one file name. This playback position, play when ready are for playing the video. Then I have defined one transformer. I have defined our file, and this is the video URL, like network URL from which I am playing the video from. I have defined an handler as well as progress holder, which will help us to track the progress of transformation. Then I have defined a read write external storage, which is for older Android devices, and here I am requesting for permission of this read write external storage. If if one of this is not granted, then I am displaying a toast message. If it is granted, then we are calling this setup transformer method. And for newer Android versions, we are asking for manage external storage permission. And if you see over here, we are just launching the settings app, and like I've showed you in the first output, because that is the new way of requesting read write external storage permission. Otherwise, for older Android versions, we are just asking for read write external storage. And here I have created one helper method to check whether that permission was granted or not. Inside on create, we are just initializing our progress view as well as our player view, and on button click, we are just calling this request transformer permission. So I have also created method for initializing our input player, another method for initializing our output player, one method for releasing our player, and inside on start we are initializing our input player, inside on stop we are releasing our player, instead of on resume we are resuming, and inside on pause we are pausing our player. Now if you want to pause the second player as well, you can do that, but only if it has some videos playing inside it, so you can add that check. And inside on destroy we are releasing our player. So once here we are requesting for transformer permission. So if the permission has been granted, we call setup transformer, otherwise we request for permission. Now here you can see, if there is some video playing inside our second output player, we are just removing that, and then we are calling transform video. Inside transform video, we are first displaying the progress bars visibility as true. Okay, so the output is ready. I'll just show you the output first. So here you can see the aspect ratio has been changed, and if I play the original video as well, so yeah. And now if I click on pick video again, there are 6 videos. Previously it was 5 though, so the new video has also been saved to our external storage. And also if I show you guys the progress, so here it is still 99. All right, so let's come back to our code. So inside transform video, I am displaying our progress bar, and I have defined one array list. Now here you can use whatever you feel like. You can either use this code to change the width and height, you can either use this code to change the aspect ratio, you can either use this code to only change the height. So use either one of this, whatever suits your requirement. Then I have defined our transformer, and we have also added the listener. So we have extended transformer.listener for this, that is, and here we have defined our input item, then we are passing our effects, then we are creating an external file, we are starting our transformer, and here we are tracking our progress bar. So if you remember, we were getting this 0 and 2. These are actually for states, so you don't need to check for 0 and 2. You can check for this particular name. So for 0 it is progress state not started, for 2 it is progress state available, and for getting the actual progress you can use this. Next I have created an external file. So for this I have created code like this. For saving file to external storage, I have copy pasted it from online. This is really tough. If you want for below HDK 29 as well, you can follow my tutorial on how to save it to downloads directly. Like this will save it to the DCIM folder or to the videos folder. but say for below HDK 29 it is really tough. Thankfully I got it somewhere for above HDK 29. So again, you can just copy paste it if you feel like. Otherwise, if you have their own method of saving video, you can use that. And inside on completed, we are just showing our output player, initializing it. So here it is successful, saving file to external storage and hiding our progress bar. In on error, we are hiding both output player as well as progress bar and displaying a toast message. And for second activity it is exactly the same, so I won't go through the code. I will only show you how to pick video. Again, for picking video we don't require any permission. The permission is for saving the video. So I have defined one button for picking video. This is for input player, this is for output player once the video has been transformed, and next button for changing the width and height, and this is for displaying the progress bar. Now everything remains the same, so this is exactly the same what we have defined inside our main activity. The only thing is we don't have the video URL. We will get the video URL once the user once we call this launch new video picker method on button click. So here you can see I'm only displaying video only, and once we user picks a video, we will assign it to our video URL, and then only we initialize our input player as well as resume it. Everything else remains the same. So I won't explain it, I will just simply scroll through this. You can pause the video at appropriate time if in case if you want to copy the code. So here you can see again you can add whatever effect you want to. Here I have purposefully created aspect ratio because in the first output I used this. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.